And Travis, I would assume. Aww. All right, child's pose. Oops. Child's pose. Come on up to your hands and knees. Now stack your shoulders directly over the elbows and wrists. Rotate the inside of your elbows forward so the eyes of the elbows come forward. Inside of those elbows are forward. Inhale, chin to chest. Open up your back, separating your shoulder blades. Draw your belly button in, compressing that lower abdomen, stretching the low back. And reverse, look up. Open up your throat, open up your chest, open up the abdomen. Inhale, chin to chest, cat stretch. Exhale, reverse cow. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. One more time. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. And neutral. Tuck your toes under, shine your taillights up to the sky, downward facing dog. Push your rib cage through the arms. Lift your tailbone up to the sky. Ears between your biceps, and walk those heels out, right and left. Both heels downward. Taillights up. Press the rib cage through. Ears between the biceps. Plank. Remember to keep the inside of your elbows forward, lengthening through the neck. So you have a straight line from your ears to your shoulders, to your hips, knees, and ankles. Now point your toes. So you're on the tops of your feet, upward facing dog. Open up the chest, open up the shoulders. Careful you're not sinking in the rib cage. Push away, lengthen that neck. Try to get your thighs off the floor, try. And knees down, push back, child's pose. Circle your wrists. And then extend the arms back into child's pose. Walk both hands to the right, stretching the left side of your torso. Switch directions, both arms to the left, stretching the right side of your torso, all the way from your elbow, under the arm, to the hip bone. Lengthen that torso. and center. On your hands and knees, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Shine those taillights up. Push your rib cage through the arms, towards the thighs. And again, walk those heels right and left. Both heels downward, taillights up, lengthening the hamstrings. Lift the heels up high, and then lower the heels low. Up and down. Up and down. One more time, heels up and hold. Plank, rotate the inside of your elbows forward, lengthening through the spine. From your ears to your shoulders, to your hips, knees, and ankles. Lengthen that spine. As you inhale, expand that rib cage laterally. As you exhale, compress the rib cage, flatten the abdomen. One more. Keep the inside of those elbows rotated forward. Point the toes, you're on the tops of your feet. Upward facing dog. Shoulders down and back. Circle and back. Open up that chest. Open up your throat. Push the ground away, trying to get your thighs off the floor. Knees down, child's pose. Take your left hand under your right armpit. Rotate. Looking under, try and look up to the sky. Rotating the spine. Now take your right hand, crisscross over the left, palms up to the sky, and separate those shoulder blades. Drop your forehead down. Keep your right hand where it is, but take the left hand forward, lengthen. Rotate your torso, looking underneath your left armpit, rotating that spine. Now crisscross, left over the right, palms are up, and lower your head. Extend both arms forward, stretch, lengthening the arms, come on up to your hands and knees, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Push the rib cage through the arms, spread those fingers, ground your palms. Right heel up to the sky, stretching your left calf. Press that left calf down. Now watch the hips. Keep both hip bones pointing to the ground. Right heel up to the sky. Press your rib cage towards the thigh, ears between the biceps. Now open your hips to the right Lift that heel up as high as you can. Flex that foot, spread your toes. With that right foot, point the toes. Squeeze that right bum cheek and lift higher. Right knee bend. Toes reaching around to the outside of your left elbow, as if you're going to fall over. Put some weight behind you, opening up that right hip flexor, obliques. Oh, groin, and toes back up to the sky. Straight knee, plank. Right knee touches the inside of your left elbow. And then toes back up to the sky. Open up those hips. Ears between the biceps. Right knee bend, reaching around to the outside of that left elbow. And again, lean backwards, try to get some weight behind you. Open up, hip flexors, obliques, your left groin, and toes to the sky. Squeeze that right cheek tight. Plank, bring the right knee towards your chin, rotating inside of the elbows forward. Push the ground away, careful you're not sinking. Push that ground away. Lengthen through the neck. Toes to the sky, open up those hips. Bend the knee, reaching behind you. Toes to the sky. And right knee, right elbow, plank. Lengthen through the back of the neck. Hold your head in line with the spine. And with your right foot, cross it underneath the left leg. Ground it. And then left hand up to the sky. If you need to drop your knee down, that's okay. That's totally okay. But keep your shoulders stacked over the wrist. If you can, turn your gaze to the wall in front of you, or even to the sky above. Plank, and return that right knee to the outside, right elbow. Toes to the sky, open up those hips. Last time, bending the knee, opening up, obliques, hip flexors, toes to the sky, and bring that right knee between your hands. And elbows to the floor. Now see if you can get your left hip bone on top of that right heel. It's okay to put your right cheek down. Use your left hand. Move that foot forward. And then hoist yourself right on top. That left leg behind you, pull yourself down, a bit deeper. Press the rib cage up. Now drop your right cheek to the floor. Bring your left knee forward and lean backwards onto your elbows or your hands. Make sure that knee stays on the ground. As soon as it comes up, you've lost the stretch we're going for. So make sure it stays down. If you can lie down on your back, go for it. If not, don't worry about it. Some days you can, some days you can't. Take it day by day. Come on up. Now, keep your right leg in front, keep your left leg in back. However, with the right leg, move the foot forward so it is parallel to the front edge of your mat. Adjust your thigh so it's parallel to the outside edge of your mat. In other words, I have a 90-degree angle at my knee. Now the back leg, same thing. Push it back so that your thigh is parallel to your shin and the front edge. Take your back shin, open it up so it's parallel to that edge and this thigh. Again, we have another 90-degree angle. Both knees, 90-degree angle. Now I'm going to try to get this hip down. As you see, I'm very lopsided today, like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Push, push, push. Somebody say pizza? Push that hip down. Try to keep this knee grounded, that ankle grounded, both cheeks on the ground. Slide your left leg back, and we're going to move our front leg into an obtuse angle, and then up on two hands. My hands are on the inside. My hips are square forward. They're not open to the side, they're square forward. I'm rotating as best I can, dropping those hips down. Ooh. Really working into that right hip. Inhale, exhale, sink. You could dip those hips a little bit deeper. We're gonna try it 2 more times before we move out of this. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Big exhale, right into those hips. Last time, lengthen through the spine as you inhale. And exhale, sink deep into those hips. Take that right foot, turn it into a lunge. One hand, either side. Again, dropping those hips as low as you can go. If you like, with your back leg, you can tuck the toes under and straighten the knee. Or you can keep it on the ground. It's entirely up to you. Right hand, rotate, look up to the sky. Sink deep into those hips. Right thigh approaching parallel. And then ground both hands. Push back, downward facing dog. Press your rib cage towards your thighs, ears between the biceps. Lift the heels up, tailbone to the sky, and lower those heels. Lift them up and lower, up and lower, lengthening the calves, tailbone to the sky, lengthening the hamstring. Left heel up to the sky, right calf stretch. Hip bones pointing to the floor, no rotation. Focus on that calf stretch. Straighten the knee as best you can. Now rotate your hips to the side. Open to the left, flex a foot, spread the toes, and lift the heel to the sky. Point the toes, open those hips a little bit more. Squeeze that bottom even tighter. Bend the knees, toes reaching for the outside of that right elbow. Lean a little bit of weight backwards, really emphasizing that stretch in the left hip flexor and obliques. Toes to the sky. Plank. Left knee touches inside right elbow. Back of the head to the sky. Head in line with the shoulders. And then toes back up to the sky. Open those hips. Squeeze that left cheek. Bend the knee, reaching around. Outside, right elbow. Get that weight behind you. And toes to the sky. Plank, bring that knee towards your chin. And again, lengthening through the back of your neck, ears in line with your shoulders. Toes to the sky, open those hips. This is our last one. Bend the knee, reach around. Toes to the sky. Left knee outside, left elbow. Take that left foot under the right. Right hand up to the sky. And again, if you want, you put your knee down, that's okay. Now, if you can, turn your gaze forward to the wall in front of you or up to the sky above. Push the ground away. Open through the chest. Return to plank. Left knee, left elbow. Toes to the sky, open the hips. Bend the knee, reach around. Lengthen that leg up to the sky and a knee between the hands. And again, if you didn't make it there in one swift motion, that's okay. Put your left cheek down, use your right hand, move that leg forward, and then square your hips. So we're trying to get our right hip bone on top of that left heel. See if you can get your elbows to the floor. that right leg, inch backwards, a little bit deeper into that hip. Walk your hands up, cheek down, bring the right knee forward, and then lean backwards as far as you can. Keeping that right knee grounded. Don't let it pop, keep it down. If you drop down to your elbows, go ahead. If you can go all the way down to your back, feel free to go ahead and do that as well. Come on up. Now that front leg, we're going to open up into 90-degree angle. So my shin is parallel to the front edge. I'm going to line up my thigh, parallel to the side. Now that right leg goes back. My thigh's parallel to my shin as well as the front edge. And open up that shin. So now it's parallel to the edge and my thigh. Two 90-degree angles. And again, I look really lopsided. I'm going to square myself forward and then push that hip down as best I can. Really tight right in here today. Now that front leg, open up into an obtuse angle while we slide the back one all the way to a straight knee. I'm on the side of my foot. You can see the bottom of my foot. Open up that knee, sinking into my right hip flexor, but primarily into my left hip joint. Really loosening up that joint. Which I have to say, my hips have been feeling really good past couple weeks. Something about all this consistency, huh? Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, open up those hips. Again, inhale, lengthen through the spine, shoulders down, and exhale through those hips. Take your left foot flat. Front lunge, one hand either side of your foot. And then straighten that back knee if you can. If you want to stay down, that's okay. As you exhale, sink deeper into those hips. Rotate both hip bones to the floor. Do you see that? Drop that hip bone downward. And then take your left hand up to the sky. Each time you exhale, sink deeper into those hips. Trying to get your front leg parallel to the floor. Left thigh parallel to the floor. Hands down and shoot back, downward facing dog. Walk those heels out right and left. Both heels downward. Press the rib cage through the arms, towards the thighs. Tailbone up to the sky. And then together, heels go up and down. Up and hold, plank. Rotate the inside of your elbows forward. Drop those hips in line with the spine. So you have a straight line from your ears to your shoulders, hips, knees, and ankle. As you inhale, expand that rib cage laterally. Exhale, compress the rib cage, flatten the abdomen. One more. Point the toes, tops of your feet. Poke your rib cage through, shoulders down and back. Open your throat. Open the chest, open the abdomen. Knees down, push back. Child's pose. Walk your hands forward into puppy dog pose. So our bottoms are up in the air. Let the rib cage sink to the floor. And slide all the way out onto your stomach. Clock stretch. I'm gonna start at 10 o'clock today. So left hand, go ahead and place your left hand at 10 o'clock. So if this is midnight, that's 9, somewhere in the middle. Bend your right knee, left arm out, right knee bent, and roll over. So I'm pushing my shoulder forward. It's not back, it's forward. Come back to center. Same arm, take it up towards 11 o'clock. Bend the same leg and roll over. Shoulder forward, anterior deltoid, bicep. Palms on the floor, shoulders forward. Remember the shoulders forward. So can you see my shoulder? And then on your stomach. And switch sides. So again, this would be 3, that'd be midnight, take it to 2. So watch my shoulder. Forward, bend, and roll. Oh, crap. Nice. And center. Move that hand up towards 1 o'clock. Again, before I go anywhere, my shoulder goes forward, bend and roll. Ooh. And on our stomachs. Forehead down, thumbs to the sky, make the letter V. Hands up. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Lengthen through your fingertips. And raise the rib cage up just a little bit. Keep your ears between the biceps. So don't lift your head too high or leave it too low. Thumbs to the sky, lengthen, letter V, and forehead down, arms down. Feet together, and lift those legs up, squeeze the bottom tight. Add the thumbs up to the sky and the rib cage. Think about lengthening. Don't try to reach too high. Not looking for a real big bend or sway in the low back. Thinking about lengthening, hovering over that floor. As long and light as you can be over that floor. And relax. Push back, child's pose. Come onto your knees, crisscross your ankles, and crisscross applesauce. Good. Bottom of your feet together, nose to your toes. Come on up, bring your knees together, hands by your hips. Right shin parallel to the floor, left shin. Grab your thighs, lift that rib cage up, lengthen through your spine. Arms come off one at a time, and balance. Bottom of your feet together, nose to your toes. And up. Again, hands go back, knees together, 1 foot at a time, 1 hand at a time. Open 1 hand at a time, and extend the toes to the sky. If you need to hang on or revert, that's okay. And bottom of your feet together, nose to your toes. Moving on, knees together, hands by your hips. Bring those legs up, open, extend, 1 vertebrae at a time, low back. If you need to bend your knees, that's okay. Just make sure that low back is grounded. And come on up. Bottom of your feet together and nose to your toes. And up. Hands by the hips. Shins come up. Balance. Toes. Low back. Now, here you go. If you can. Arms overhead, ears between the biceps. So you gotta pick a level. Sitting there watching me isn't an option. You have to pick a level. Low back is grounded. And come on back up. Bottom of the feet together, nose to the toes. Come on up, right leg, foot flat on the floor. With your left hand, grab the outside. Good. Of that right foot outside. Slide away. Big stretch down the back from your hip bone, obliques, lats. Round up. Now open that right leg out to the right side more. Left arm up and across side. Keep your left hip grounded. Don't let it pop off the ground. Keep it down. Good. Hold that head up. Open up the chest. So I don't want to see this. Open. I want to see you. And up. And feet back together. Left foot flat, right hand up. I'm waiting. Thank you. Bring it across. Grab the outside and slide. Oh my goodness. Big stretch. Lengthening through the right side of your torso. From your right elbow under the armpit, the obliques, even into my hip today. It's pouring rain right now. Hey, come on up. My hips. Open that leg up. Opposite arm up. Reach and over. And again, I want to see your face. Keep that hip grounded. Hip stays down. Oh. You could even use your hand on your thigh to push it down as you lean away. And up. All the way down on your back. Right foot across your left knee. Left hand, grab the right knee, rotate, turn your head, look over at your right hand. center, and switch. Left foot over the right knee. Right hand, grab those knees, pull it over. Turn your head, look at your left hand. Back to center. Feet together. Bottom of your feet together. Let your knees flop open. Arms out to the side, palms to the sky. Keep the knees open, bottom of the feet together. Close your eyes, relax your face. Each time you inhale, expand your belly to the sky. Each time you exhale, compress the rib cage, flatten the lower abdomen. Inhale, expand. Exhale, compress and flatten. Inhale, expand. Exhale, compress and flatten. One more time. Now focus on your face. Relax your forehead and your eyes. Relax your neck and your chest. As you relax your neck, let your shoulder blades sink into the floor. As you relax the arms, let the back of your hands sink through the floor. Relax your hips. Relax your low back. Let your knees fall towards the floor. And now extend your legs out until your knees are straight. Arms over your head, lengthen from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. As long as you can get. Roll over to your side. And then slowly push yourselves up to a seated position. Crisscross applesauce. Grab your shins, look up to the sky, open the chest, open your throat. Cow. Chin to chest, separate the shoulder blades, cat. Inhale. Exhale, cow. Inhale, cat. Exhale, neutral, lengthen through that spine. Circle your shoulders backwards. 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath. Up. Open. Giving a big hug, social distancing away. And have a great Saturday.